that, it'll give you a whole bunch of different options. So you just want the
Dire team pick.
A lot of people, I think, when they see drafts, like subtle map movement. Chen plus Sand King.
Yeah. Oh god, if they did it here, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. It'd be funny, but you pick Sand King, Rubik first pick now. I know we talked. It's kind of weird, right? Because you're picking it in just to the blind. Like you have no spells to steal, whatever. Is he that good of a hero? You can do that now?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that Arcane Supremacy and the fact that he can play 3 lanes, he can play 5, 4, and 2.
Yeah.
Makes him really strong.
I can't imagine a draft. What does a draft look like?
True.
Earth Spirit.
Yeah, Earth Spirit's pretty garbo to steal from. You could pick Luna and get your ulti, but not level the Lucent Beams.
Okay, and EG, they lost game 2 against J-Storm with his lone druid. I still think it's amazing. They beat plus Ultra as well with it, and that's it. Pretty much that's Arteezy's hero. You now know what he's gonna play.
The thing is that they're running like a really hard to beat aggro dual lane and Sand King Grimstroke that has a lot of kill power. So you want something that can play very defensive and still get farm, and that's what Lone Druid has probably done best for a very long time.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how TI3 was won by a team, right? Play passively in the offlane with Bulldog, he still finds farm. I mean, that's not the whole reason, but it definitely was a big factor.
It's like Matama Man did that as well.
Yep.
The whole dead lane, right? It's like he may not be a hero that goes magic mode, but ever since they gave him Savage Roar, like you stun the hero and all of a sudden he pulls back his bear and fears everyone. And it's a very hard hero to be able to commit to and kill.
It is.
The problem with the hero is that you're supposed to gank him in the early game, but you don't really want to because the bear is a buff, like a barrier, essentially, between you and it.
Lord.
And then when you don't go on him, the more levels he gets to 6, he gets really tanky. Then it just doesn't even feel like it's worth trying to go.
Kill him. Yeah, unless it's like a team fight.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, I think, for me anyways, when I think of Lone Druid, this hero, like, that automatically has a Radiance. At some point, 20 minutes in, I'm going to click his hero. If you're a good Lone Druid player,
forward, like, it's 19 to 22, he's going to have it.
It's so annoying. It's just like, I know that guy's going to have it. I click his hero. It's like, okay, no surprise at all. Because he's eventually going to take a tower because Demolish is insane. Like, the bear just takes down tower so quickly. Like, this is not a fun hero to play against.
Yeah. In the late game, though, right, we see a lot of teams, if you do go that bear build, just kill the bear. And it's easier said than done, but it seems that's what teams like doing. You just kill that bear. All of a sudden, we saw it in SA, right? I think it wasn't a tune. Or was it? And he lost his bear like twice in like 10 seconds, and they just lost the game.
Yeah.
But that's pretty hard to do, especially if you got pretty good micro.
It has like the weirdest power curve in the game. It's like garbage, pretty good. You get your Radiance, and this is like peak. Take every fight you can. Then you get like one more item, and then after that, everyone else starts getting items, and you just slowly fall off the cliff. Like, it's really weird.
I like how you brought up Demolish, because the hero is actually better at taking towers now. I was playing a pub, had like a tower that was half health. I was trying to protect it. All of a sudden, this bear comes out of the jungle, just runs straight at the tower. Doesn't wait for creeps, nothing. He just kills it in bear form, and the bear itself does some roaring things, starts hitting the tower, and it's just gone in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. You know how I know that hero's good?
What just happened?
KBBQ Dota. Jack is spamming that hero in solo queue games.
Oh yeah, he's telling me like after the first day of patch, he was like, "Bro, offlane Lone Druid is so good."
Yeah,
I'm told.
That's not your Jack impression.
I'm trying to do one. Here's mine. No, I'm just kidding.
Jack,
wake up, please.
That guy made Merlini quit Dota. I'll never forgive him.
Yeah, it was a big So we didn't really talk about the ban so much, but the Pugna first phase by EG, I think everyone's just banning it versus SH now. They obviously play it very well, and maybe you just don't know how to counter it.
Also, if you see every other team do it,
why not?
Yeah.
Ooh, and I like a 3rd pick Mana a lot better than I like a 5th pick Mirana. Because now it's not like this is your ace in the hole. It's just another hero. And it's a lot of stun. They already have a lot of like controlled and burst damage.
Yeah, they do. And I think Grim plus Sand King is just naturally going to be a very good combination. Yeah. Although I think Sand King against Rupik is always going to be one of those wonky things because you'll always lift him out of the stun, and you'll steal.
You always get a stun.
Yeah, and his stun's excellent to steal. It's one of the best in the game because it doubles as an escape mechanism for Rupik.
And no cast time.
Yeah. Both those things make it really nice for him to steal.
Would you rather have Sand King stun or Fissure?
Fissure.
Sand King stun, I think.
I'd rather have Fissure.
I think they're 2 of the best spells, right? That are non-ultimates. Those 2
Why would you rather have SK Stun?
The new one, Arcane Supremacy, just means that, I'm pretty sure this is how this worked. The longer range spells aren't less effective, right? Outside of the aura.
I see.
I could be wrong on that.
You might. We'll look at it in game when we say. But yeah, if that's true, could be. Well, let's see what EG. They are already using. Both teams have already used quite a bit of their reserve time. They're about to be under a minute already. And they're thinking it out. This is, how do you pick in it? You can't pick someone squishy, right? Versus Grimstoke, Mirana, Sand King. They don't. They pick a tank boy. But that does mean just
Darkseer. Now that you Spirit Breaker, just Darkseer.
Does that mean Fly is playing the SB though? Or is it a Sumail mid Rubik?
It could be a Sumail mid Rubik. I think Sumail will want to play this hero. I mean, we saw his brother play yesterday.
And he had a pretty good game.
So why not?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Dude, I hope they people finally. If you have not, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who don't realize, like, oh, Spear Breaker, Darkseer, Iron Shield, that's good. That's not the main focus anymore. It is now Surge, Charge, 800 damage when he hits you. Like, this shit is actually nuts. So I hope we do get to see it, but we'll see.
I think Darkseer is just a better hero now. Yep. It's in a better place than it ever really has been. So they take a Shaman.
Damn. Dude, these guys have a lot of damage. Like, this is a ton of just in-your-face damage.
But I think you can mess up the laning phase if you do take something like Darkseer.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard for Plus Ultra to fight you head-on. Because I'm thinking of a situation where this Darkseer Spirit Breaker, they're just both running at you. What do you do against that?
What's that song? Right when you said that line, it's Headstrong, I'll Take You On. What's that song?
It's Headstrong by Trap.
By Trap. Okay, yeah. I love that. That is a classic.
That's a great
song.
Workout song right there.
Is it? Yeah.
That's yeah.
I could see that.
Oh, so they take DK. So similar vein as Shiro, they just want to tank up and run at you.
And they could still do the Dark Seer, obviously. They're off lane. Maybe they're baiting out the ban. I don't know why. But
I think they need a bit more team fight on the side of EG.
Do you think Dark Seer is enough team fight or no? Probably not.
5 seconds
Maybe.
remaining.
Yeah, because it feels like they are getting tanky. Rubik, good from long range. Lone Druid can just farm. But it feels like Plus Ultra, you can see. They're able to take towers with Mirana Shadow Shaman, able to team fight. EG's still missing like a piece in the puzzle. It feels like.
So what EG have are, like we talked about like 8 times, just they'll run at you, they'll tank, but I think they sort of lack damage, just like baseline damage, and I think they sort of lack some sort of like, it feels like they're missing something in their team fight. Because if I look at Plus Ultra's team fight, I think it sort of makes sense. You've got this Grim, it's going to deal a lot of damage, Mirana, there's just a ton of AoE, multiple forms of damage, whereas a lot of Evil Geniuses, until this Lone Druid gets the Radiance, it's going to be super single target.
Yeah, they're just going to stay in lanes. Like it doesn't look like EG ever wants to leave their lanes, really, until that kind of thing. Spearbreaker does not.
You want a hero that, like, when you jump on this Mirana, like, you know he's dead.
Yeah.
Right? And nobody else, I think, like, Spearbreaker, Drag Knight, like, they give you this really good disable against the hero, but they don't necessarily do enough damage. Like, you know, just because of the Spearbreaker, it may not work, but like a hero like Earthshaker, it just like once I jump on this Mirana, she's dead.
Yeah.
Unless there's some sort of like ally who comes in and saves him, like he's done for. I don't know what kind of heavy hitter from the offlane really gives you that though. That's left.
Do you? I don't know. Bly does not seem like a Spearbreaker player. Like that's not in the flame way, just like how he plays and his playstyle, right? I don't think he's a Spearbreaker player, but that's what it's like looking to be, right?
Would they ban Monkey King?
Yeah, they ban Monkey King. Axon plus Ultra, Monkey King on.
Okay, so they take the DK after the Shaman, right? Because they know that if it's the other way around, Plus Ultra would take that Monkey King.
They do it, boys. We're in.
We told you.
It is team fight. It is a lot of burst damage. Now, who would have guessed Dark Seer equals burst damage? But
with the Spearbreaker, he turns him into like
a monster.
It feels like he's just launching him, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, strap on.
There, like just a catapult. Get in there.
What's that thing? Your tray bucket?
The tray bucket. Oh, he's a tree bucket. Dark Seer is the tree bucket. Get in there. Whoa. Dude, there's a lot of disables for, even if he's surged though, right? Sand King, Mirana, Arrow, instant Hex by Shum. There is a lot of, he is very fast though. It is very hard to click that hero when he's surged, but they do have ways to stop this combo. Dude, I don't know. Plus Ultra has so much damage. I think they have enough to get through this tankiness of EG. Like,
you know what would be a good hero if it was like a patch ago? Is I would have taken Necro. This looks like the best Necro game that I've ever seen in my life.
So how nerfed did the Necro get? Like, it's just that his ability on the Q just... It just killed him? Like, actually killed him,
it did.
You think?
It made him really hard. Well, because the strength of the hero was that he was good at every phase of the game.
Yeah.
He was good at the early game. You couldn't beat him in lane. Now it's not so much the case.
Ooh,
so take Morph.
The EE Morph coming in hot, I believe.
Yeah. Like I said, there's tons of single target focus, and Morph is one of the best, like, come at me one by one, single target, out by Lincolns. Now you can never blink stun as Dragon Knight, you can never charge as Spirit Breaker.
Yeah.
So I think, actually, if Plus Ultra have a pretty good laning phase, I do think this Morph lane can get out of control.
Absolutely.
And Morph's one of those heroes, like, if you give him a little bit of a lead in the lane, suddenly he deals 120 damage, and he's baiting you with like 400 health, and you can't do anything against him.
So you get a bear if you're Morph? You turn into the...
I assume you do, because it's a skill, right?
Yeah, you turn into the druid, and then you get a bear.
Would that be good?
So, how about this? You could just turn... You could buy him a Radiant.
Just become a lone druid?
Yeah, just become a lone druid.
Okay,
what happens when you put an item on the bear, and then...
It goes away. I believe it disappeared. That's how it was in Dota 1.
The Egyptians do. You can't take it with you when you're gone.
Okay, guys, there is... It is Fly Rubik.
That's exactly what they tried to do. They tried to bury all their treasure with them in the crypts.
Can't take it with you when you're gone.
They thought they could take it with them to heaven.
Wait, how do you know they didn't, Blitz?
What?
Have you seen him in heaven?
That's
Have you seen
true.
him without treasures? You'll never know. Guys, this is a Fly Rubik, by the way. I believe we've seen it once, maybe in the, not this qualifier, but the other major qualifier. I watched it once. Does that change anything? Because, I mean, Fly's a good player, but he is Rubik, right? Are you a little nervous about that?
It seems to keep the whole... A lot of teams are doing this, right? That the offlaner and the 4 position, like, they're going to play together, like, almost no matter what heroes they're actually playing.
Arteezy's
right?
not laning with Crit.
They want to do the Spirit Breaker Darkseer. Crit wants to lane with S4.
Yep. And
I'd want to lane with S4,
all right,
too.
so who are you guys favoring? You see the heroes, you see the people playing them?
So I think that EG is the better team. They will win, but I do like Plus Ultra's draft. I think that they've got a good mix of spells. I like their picks going into the last pick too. I think this Morphling pick was pretty good, but I do think EG, if things get going in the early game, because the Spear, they'll just go lane to lane and kill you.
I just wish there was something a little bit better for Morphling to turn into. That's literally my only, like, I just wish there was something that he could abuse.
Can you Sandstorm and then pop back into Morph?
I bet you could.
Yeah,
I think that would actually work.
And then you just stay...
I think it might work.
Yeah.
We have to see.
Stop messaging
Well,
me.
we saw Fear and Monkeys both, like, spammed a bunch of lines, and then Arteezy just said muted. And now, all right. See, still friend. Even though this is a big 2-0, you know, it's good to see some friendly competition.
They've always done this.
They have.
Remember it was MLG New Orleans where they were spamming each other in the finals and stuff like that? They were spamming smileys.
Yeah, and if you didn't know, there is a J-Storm Forward game going on right now as well. I believe it's on Beyond the Summit 2, Twitch TV. They have both qualified, but you win that, you are the first seed, which means you don't have to go against other first seeds such as, like, Secret, which is pretty nice at the major, right? You don't want to go against Secret ever.
Don't you? Isn't there a chance then that you have to play against, like, VP?
There is a little chance, because they are indeed
second
oh,
seed.
God, this is the... I wonder if any team, like, coach has, like, done the math, like, so we don't play Seer, but we might play V. That is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Seen early ward here by Radiant.
I would tank to dodge VP and Liquid, actually, because Liquid's not even...
Liquid second seed, I believe.
Aren't they third?
They beat Alliance, I thought. Or did Alliance win game 3? Did the Bear get it? No, Bear.
Man, imagine if every single qualifier is like this, and we end up in some sort of weird Twilight Zone where the exact seeding happens as it should. It's just reversed.
You know, we're
still going to get the same matchups. It's just, you know.
Oh man, Arteezy is getting twerked on right now. Fly is here and so is Crit. This could be the turnaround. Snaking will get bashed up. Here's Fly and Arteezy. Fear's going to put it on. Is this going to be a double stun? I think Snaking's dying, and it's Arteezy who gets the first blood. I don't think Fear can die here, but
he's not going to. The Spirit Breaker's out of mana, but
wait, did Crit TP down here with an Iron Shell to get that kill? That is a quick rotation.
It's just funny because I feel like this happened in the other game they played. Remember when he was Lich, I think?
Yeah.
And he was there and then he just died.
He was. So the other, is this going to be a Trial versus Trial? We're going to see top is going to be Monkeys versus, or it's going to be, sorry, Sand King versus Darkseer.
That's great, actually.
For EG or?
Yeah, for EG.
For EG, okay. And then middle, so it is going to be the Morph versus the DK. This is the first time I think I've seen EE go middle all tournament.
Yeah.
And there's been times I think he should have, right? But this is going to be the time he does it.
He made his bones playing mid lane when he first came onto the scene.
Doesn't the Breathe Fire pretty good versus his high base damage though? Like, doesn't it hurt you in lane a little, or not that much?
Or maybe you have such high base damage that
it doesn't.
I think Morph deals so much damage that it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah. I've seen Zemil win most of his lanes though, so we'll see.
Arrow barely misses Crit. Tough to shoot an arrow there. It is just going to be a tri-lane versus tri-lane. Who do you think, is anyone going to leave this lane, or do you think we're going to be seeing this for a while?
I think it's more likely that
EG leaves, right?
I actually think it's more likely that Plus Ultra leaves. Because for EG, they're ganking a Morphling mid, which I think is unlikely.
Yeah.
And you're trying to kill a Sand King on the other side. And
Spirit Breaker maybe at like level 3 or 5.
Yeah, you'd have to get some pretty like good bashes, because otherwise he'll stun you under his tower and just chill.
Yep. And right now, this Sand King, a lot of creeps are pushing in, but he's 13-1. He's having a great old time.
I was thinking it from the opposite, where it's like, I'm not sure if EG really if Arteezy really wants these or needs these extra heroes in his lane, you know?
I think so. For
it's like, I'm a lone druid. Come on, guys.
This is going to be a pretty passive laning phase, though, and I think that is a overall lane win for Plus Ultra. Just to have these static lanes, just chill. Why? Here's the annoying part. I do think you need to block this pool, because if you're straight tri-lane on tri-lane with 2 other solo lanes, you're losing if you allow that pull to happen.
Big regen rune picked up there, and he can't even cancel it. No mana, 2 off. And well, That's the 2-minute rune, right? Didn't Sumail complain about this publicly on Twitter?
2-minute
runes ruin Dota.
2-minute runes.
Yep. Oh, and look at this crit. A nice lift up so he doesn't get stunned there. He doesn't want to use charge, but only level 1, so only has lightning. Now fly. He will get out because this new little passageway that was created.
I think if you're EG, you just try and push the wave in, and then you do the hard camp pull.
Oh, what's going on over here?
Where you eat the trees.
Charge gets canceled, but guess who just hit level 2? It's snaking, and how that is going to be an arrow. This should be a kill. He has high armor, though. He's just saying, did Fear just miss the Grimstroke Q? I believe he did. Crit's still alive. He might be able to take 2 hits. Is it 1? It is a Stout Shield Pride, and he's just juking in and out. Now he's going to try to charge out.
No way.
Throwback. Oh, he got stuck. He canceled it.
I think he went to the right.
Yeah, I think he charged Mirana. He's like, wait, I don't want to really give Mirana a kill. I think
If you charged to the left, he would have lived. And
oh, my bad.
S4 dies now, too.
Wait, what?
Man, I thought Darkseer would actually do pretty good in this lane.
He died with Monkeys having full HP.
Monkeys just is botting S4, and he only has 1 level of stun, is the confusing part.
Yeah. Dude, Monkey's been playing really good I feel this qualifier, right? He's definitely upped his game. I think being on this team, right, like he does have something to prove, I think, for sure.
He does.
And he is doing quite a good job.
A lot of people call him like a throwaway player. Like he just kind of fills in when you need him, but I think this guy's talent, he just needs more LAN experience.
I agree. I mean, the last real time he did was on, he was on Archon, then on that weird complexity team with, Justin, and he hasn't really gotten another chance since then. This could be it. Look at this. Spear Bear just pops his W and just runs at 3 heroes, and they can do nothing, especially against these illusions. And they get the pull again. Top lane. Apparently I gotta, look at this. Boy is getting beasted on up here. He does have a healing salve.
He's like, I've got this Ion Shell. I'm sure that beats Sandstorm.
What does, okay, so we're doing 70 damage a second. Sandstorm is doing 30, or no, pardon me, where's
75.
the damage? 75 plus right clicks that you can't hit him with, really. I don't know, man. This Sand
I feel
King,
like Ion Shell should be stronger than Sandstorm,
especially
right?
because you're in Viz, you're in Viz attacking people. Oh. Well, what's going on, middle? We haven't talked much. It's pretty much dead even. 25-5 versus 24-6. Grant, come on. There is a fight. And there's a run out. That is snaking. That's I want to try. I don't want to just show the tri lane, but maybe I should. And now S4 does destroy a sentry ward.
Ops, Grant, get your shit together.
It's together. I'm only going to stare at the tri lane if that's what you guys want.
That's not what I want at all. That's not what I suggested.
That sounds like it. And it looks like, okay, so S4 actually de-warded the small camp that Monkeys blocked himself so that he can pull over to it. A lot like
Smart
axes do, I guess.
Middle tower is under attack.
Middle tower getting hit. Not much damage. Sumail does have, he has level 6 and a siege unit. Do you look to make a play here? Not a play, but just...
Damage on the tower? Absolutely.
Do you tank for the siege unit is the question. Or is that too scary?
Against a Morphling, that might be too scary.
It's not even hitting the tower. Nice job by Envy there, actually. And he's going to get the last hit. Well done. But gets a range creep enough. And now S2. Okay, no. I don't know what's going on. Dude, why is S4 dying? Should that be happening?
Probably not.
With the rotation of Shadow Shaman?
With the rotation, yes. Well, you guys can call it out. You have a mini-map.
I was just about to.
What'd I tell you, Austin? More likely that PU will rotate.
That's true.
They just can't keep... the problem with EG's lineup right now is that they can't kill any of the lanes. So they're just stuck. Yeah. Which is why I still think EG will win, but I do think that PU have the better...
Scary.
Yeah, I think plus Ultra, I'd give them like a 60-40 edge in the draft.
Yeah. He's doing the hard camp pull right
Boba, what is you doing?
Structures are
well, dude, it's level 5 currently. He's almost level 8, and he's almost level 6. Monkeys is absolutely dominating this lane. This is an absolute destruction.
Imagine if Monkeys just randomly dies here. I'd be so sad.
I mean, that would just throw. He would get 2 full levels off it. Yeah,
we're talking about Monkeys is the shit.
Eternal Envy. He will get charged in. The blast. Do we have the lift? We do. This young man is strength up though. And look who's here. Fear even comes. Probably didn't even have to.
Yeah, this is what it's going to look like when you try to gank any of their... They have 3 mobile cores. Yep. The Mirana, the Spearbreaker, or the Mirana Morphling, and Sand King. You don't want to gank any of those lanes, and that's the problem is that if they had more burst damage, or some hero like Lion that could lead with a Hex, but you've got this real slow Rubik by position coming in. He does have boots at least, right? On the Rubik?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
He does.
But you've got a Spearbreaker. You'll see him coming every time. You just pop to strength.
Is he going range build? Is he not getting a Radiance, it looks like? Because you don't go this triple Wraith like this build if you're going Radiance, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, the new Syllabear, who knows? Maybe 3 Wraith Bands is too good to pass up and you still get Radiance.
I think he's going for the range build. Okay.
What do you normally, do you get Maelstrom on that build? Dragonlance? What's the normal?
I think both are really good.
What?
And
all right,
okay.
I need to. I'm actually in the zone. You guys do more talking. I'll do more focusing because we have a charge in. I don't know if Crit wants to be here though. Maybe he does because there is going to be the silly bear coming over. He needs one bash, would probably get him a kill on Fear. Maybe he'll just get it anyway.
He's gonna get it right now.
Here we go. But Eternal Envy's here.
Tangle.
Eternal Envy isn't getting the help though. Doesn't need to. And oh, he just leaps uphill. Fear will hit him. He does get entangled. Not on the guy you really wanted on though. And all of a sudden, Ortiz just out of lane, but middle lane, there is 4 heroes here from EG. They're going to find one's going to be Snake King. He's at mid lane and Sentry, but the kill. Crit would have bashed him out of range, but the bash gets the kill.
This is a really nice rotation by...
Oh, but look who's
EG.
in Big Boy Monkey
so
forever.
tanky too.
He is Vanguard double bracer at 8 minutes.
Yeah.
This guy is an actual monster.
He set the
Don't want to
stage.
go on him.
Don't fight in the ring.
Yeah, dude, you actually can do nothing to this guy, right?
That's the Octagon, man.
Dude, look at how that is so big at level 4. Holy smokes. Dude, you just can't do anything to him. Do you just leave him mid now versus DK?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You can't lose the tower?
I thought it was a really good rotation by Arteezy, but it's an even better one by...
Oh, look who's in trouble. He wants to get the silence off. He can. He's just perma-stunned. Guess who still has abilities? But he gets bashed out. And now S4, he hits him with the Iron Show. Will he make it out? Sure will. And oh, Crit. The
He gets a bash here?
save. I don't even think he needs it. He just runs at him, right? Oh. Okay, very fired up. And he's still just running. Silence is on him, but that is very easy to take off. And it's free gold. Or is it? He gets shackled. Will the timer run out on it? It does, so he gets it back, but he has no mana. Whoa, what's up? Gets surged up. He's just running. Gets the kill. Now Fear's to be careful. Whoa, Envy, I don't know if you can do anything here. He's going to try, but look at this. Crit. Oh, shit. Crit tries, but he gets bodied by Envy.
Can you imagine if he got one more...
Oh, okay. Dude, holy smokes. I thought that was just S4's just dead, but Crit helps him out. S4 isn't dying. A pretty good rotation. Radiant now up 1,000. Monkey's Forever is very farmed, but it feels like that Syllabear and DK are doing just... Dude, the Mirana DK match, if you guys see the net worth, right? That is a 1.5k difference. I did not realize it was that bad.
That's where the majority of the net worth difference
That's like
is
all of
coming
it.
in.
Oh. We are gonna... Oh, look at that. He uses Savage Roar, steals the rune. They will get the other, but good steal. And now middle, because Sandstorm Man is not here.
Oh no, get back there.
And he is. But the
Monkey's
charge
just like,
is coming.
I guess I just can't leave.
I think they can kill him. It's
They
a
gotta
tough
try.
kill, but they can't. He's not level 6 on Crit. That would probably be a kill. They're bashing. They realize they actually do nothing to this young man, though. And they just back up. They use every ability, and he's still half.
The annoying part is that you don't want to stay under that stance, the level 4 Sandstorm.
Yeah, how much?
Now is Mid
80?
gonna get denied, or they
100. My bad.
That's like a double
still gonna
Radiance,
try and
Grant.
keep it alive?
It is. It's literally better than a Radiance. That is way better than a Radiance.
He wants to go get it.
He knows.
He wants to go get that tower.
He doesn't want to get Radiance
No
burst.
one's on
but-
map. There's 2 people on map, and that's... And he's scared. Look at this. Arteezy playing... They're getting bottom tower as well. I think that's why Sumail's okay with not getting it.
The sand erodes you, Grant.
It really does. It's like water. We went over the Pokemon counters of
The water
versus
over rock?
Yeah, we've been
You
over
sink
this.
in the water.
You do. Oh, and they're... Dude, it feels... EG's just pushing 3 towers, and right now... I think this is the biggest problem for Dire, right? They have 3 heroes bottom, but they're not really getting anything. But now they're going to have 4 heroes bottom. They're trying to get a nice Savage Roar. Can Monksphere get the stun without the blink? It's going to be tough. And Arteezy, he's got some pretty good base move speed. He is just going to be soaring on out of here.
Oh, I think that he needed to use the Ink Swell onto the Mirana,
And just, yeah.
not himself.
And well, whoa, they don't see it though because no Central. Now they see it. Arteezy will get stunned at nice max range. And now guess what? So they get this round. This will hurt the tower as well, which is a nice root movement. Snake King does get out. But Eternal Envy as well, sorry, kills S4 up top. So
Really?
he is level 12. S4 is having a rough one, it seems. Yeah, S4.
Maybe he surged himself. Did he morph, steal the Darkseer? Is it on CD?
It is indeed, so he probably did just get everything on himself, and guess what? A good get. You kill the Syllabear and you get the tower. Very good ward placement there by Snake King.
And they got the solo kill by Envy. So this is the scary part now is that Plus Soldier, they're making a game of it.
They are.
They got bodied in the first series, but it feels like they've kind of learned. They probably watched the games, so like EG relies heavily on the laning phase, but if we take away their ability to make map rotations, this is kind of what happens.
Once they get Blink Dagger on Sand King, they're going to have a super tanky Sand King that goes in, that has Ink Swell on it.
Uh-oh. Snake King's getting gone on Sumail, has another stun as well. He will hit him. Is anything else coming? Just some illusions, and it will be enough. They get the kill. And smooth by Crit from over the trees where he can't see, just ults him, gets it. And yeah, I think this might be the big problem on Dire, right? SH needs more farm. Like, he is extremely underfarmed right now. Crit is almost out farming him. And I think Monkey is playing great, EE is, but you need some here, bottom. Eternity is strength out, but this is the kill. He is very out of position. There it is. Okay, you don't see the full damage there because it's a Morphling, full HP. Arrow hits a creep. And look at this, here comes Fly as well. They want to get this Eternal.
You gotta get out of here, SH.
Max strength, and SH does. They don't want him. They know this guy is worth nothing, but look who else here. It's the King. He is surged up. Stun's gonna be there. He has the Iron Shell melting him down. Fly has another lift. He lifts him up, has another blast as well.
Goodbye.
They get the kill. And that's a pretty big kill. Up top, who's farming? Damn, Fear's only level 4? This
EG's outmaneuvering them a bit.
Yeah,
this is the way they're back, because I don't think they can take a straight 5-on-5.
Yeah, they had that one good gank on this tower, but besides that, it feels, as you said, they're outmaneuvering him. So, Monkeys, you just get the blink, and then he just plays off map the rest of the game, or what do you want him to do that?
I think he just plays off map the entire time. They're going to have a little bit of problem with...
Is he going to force a TP? Not going to force a TP.
Goodbye, Papa.
That is going to be a thing, right? Like, Darkseer is going to be pushing in one wave all the time. The Lone Druid is going to be able to push out another one.
Get ready.
Yeah, I think that the Sand King needs to enable his 2 support. Because right now, the Shaman and the Grimstroke, I mean, you can't gank the cores, but
okay, get ready.
Oh!
That is. It actually does half his HP. He gets triple bashed, and he's just dead.
Like, you can't even arrow fast enough.
Yeah.
The animation is too slow. He's too fast.
Are they? I mean, they're gonna get this tower, but is even going for SH here? Like, it's not that big of a deal for Dire, right? As long as Envy's farming, or is it a little?
I think deaths like this add up, and this is why I think EG will still win this, is because they're just more disciplined.
What do you steal? Sandstorm. I remember when you used to steal Sandstorm and you felt bad about it. You still want the stun, but you don't feel bad about getting Sandstorm.
No, you feel pretty godlike right now.
Yeah.
You do more damage, Grant.
He's farming. He's just farming the wave. Oh, all right.
Okay, Sumail.
Yoink, and that's why he is going the range bear, right? We forgot. DKs. Every DK for some reason. Nice arrow. Gets him the rune, but uh-oh. Someone's coming in. It is going to... Oh, Bear's just chilling for now. He's going to stun uphill. Do we have a Savage Roar? He's trying to zone out SH. Doesn't look like anything's really going to happen. Trying to run. And they'll get out. Meanwhile, Snaking, one of the greedier 4s. I mean, he's pretty new to the 4 role, but he will just farm up bottom.
What was S4's build, by the way?
It was 044.
044.
Oh, and now he has a vacuum point. Still holding a point.
He's going Greaves first item.
What's the Greaves good for here? Just heal? Doesn't seem like it's really takes off anything, right?
It actually doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think it takes off one thing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I guess I mean, if they have a lot of burst damage, right? Just the 35 or going below 35% HP kind of thing definitely helps out a lot. That's what it still does.
Tower is under attack.
You mean the armor increase?
Yeah, wait. What's it called?
What is Plus Ultra's flag?
20 health falls below 20%, get the 16 health regen armor. I'm sure
like,
that's what it is.
35%. That sounds really high.
Okay, well, there is going to be a... Oh, get ready. There comes a big fight. I don't think they just want crit. They definitely want more than that. They want the Artur, I think.
They're looking for the Lone Druid in the backline, but...
Monkeys, they know everyone's here, and I think they will be okay with this if they just lose crit.
That's excellent for them.
Yeah, it is a... What
if they get the bear.
Hero.
Damn, nice arrow. Does it the bear?
That's a hero kill.
That's
It's going to be... He does not have the roar up. Who
gold.
gets it? For Envy. And he's jacked. He is pretty jacked right now.
What the...
Oh, okay. Envy has just learned a new mechanic. You cannot charge and swap. It will not keep going. What was just flown out to Snaking? He's going Aether.
That looks so cloudy.
Imagine if that could happen, though.
That'd be sick.
You'd just be going across the map. Max movement speed as a Morphling, just kind of right-clicking things as you go by. Just drive-by shooting.
That would be pretty sick. Okay, there is now a Radiance on the DK. Does EG want to fight now, or are they fine just kind of still split pushing? Do they want... You don't want to go against Morphling late game in this game, or do you? Are you okay with that?
I don't think you want to go late against Morphling this game.
Oh my god, it's actually half his HP, and he's just going to die.
You know who you want to go late game against? This Mirana.
Yes. She is struggling for sure.
That's like 10-minute items that she's got.
They were even at like 25 CS, 5 denies. I do not know what happened.
Whoa, there he goes.
And there he goes. And look, it even does damage to this young man. He's going to try to go away. They have nothing. Do they have a Quelling Blade? Does anyone have a Quelling Blade? The vacuum will open it up, but won't do anything.
That's my favorite thing that you say, Grant. This young man.
I mean, he's pretty young as well. Is he? SH is young, right?
Yeah, I think SH is pretty young.
Yeah, he's ranked 12 right now, so I think he used to be a top 10, you know, dropped about a couple ranks.
Get that ward, CS.
Grant, are you gonna declare him in A Dota? Is he?
If he stays here,
Okay.
I think for me it's a 6-month period. I
Okay.
think after 6 months, if you continuously play in the region, then you are.
Do you consider Zai?
Yeah, Zai will always be. Zai is one of the first honorary Americans of all time in Dota 2. I think.
So they don't have to like recite the pledge of
Oh,
allegiance or
they
something.
do not. Oh, here we go. Oh no, the Savage Roar doesn't even hit. Arteezy is pretty tanky.
How did he
though.
think he was gonna kill him?
Garax, and now crit. Look at this bodyguard.
He's got 1,500 health. You're not killing him.
And now we see Fly die middle though. SH actually gets a solo kill, I believe, and hey, that gets him to level 10. But now, oh no, the Radiant. He's gonna try to go and visit. Do we have any dust? They have no dust, I don't think, but he has Radiance and they get him anyways.
Poor SH.
Dude, I actually, yeah, oh, barely misses the stun up top. If you go for a bear kill, don't think you can. No one else coming.
They need to be together more. Like they need more heroes if they're gonna do this.
On Plus Ultra?
Yeah, if they went for that attempt with like the Grimstroke, for example, onto Arteezy at top, they would kill him. But you can't get greedy in this situation. Like the downside though is that the supports are so slow for Plus Ultra. Like Shaman does not move very quick. He has no gap closing ability.
Oh, he didn't. I thought he blocked it. Monkeys chill. He does not. Snake King's happy.
You got so hyped about that, Grant?
Dude, I feel like he almost did.
What do you get next on your sinking? Like I'm not expecting him to farm at all. I'm expecting him just to run around with Grimstroke nonstop.
I think Shiva's Ags or like Aether, right? Just more mobility? I don't know.
Yules.
Yules, oh yeah. Yules or Force actually maybe, right? The
Yules is really nice against the Spear Breaker.
What's going on here?
I guess like if you're SH and Envy, you don't want to see your Sand King hitting any creeps at this point, right?
I don't think.
Like I was fine with him. Like he's got to get his Blink Dagger.
He just
right.
What Envy just get right now? He bought something big, didn't he?
Let's give it a peek. Is there a chicken? There is. He bought a full B kit. This is
wow.
This seems to be the new Envy classic. He loves early, even on TB, right? He goes like Yasha. Oh, bottom. This is a rune fight. I don't know. Envy has a BKB. I still don't know if you want to take this fight. He is already morphing. Does he have the BKB? Will he use it? I don't think he wants to use that first charge. He'll just get his rune, which I'm sure he is happy with. But they will lose 2 runes bottom. But there's going to be initiation. They're going to... Lone Drew does get the Savage Roar this time. We do have SH trying to do damage. The arrow will miss. Looks like they might get Rubik, but he's Sandstormed, and he's just going to try to run. He links up to the bear. And now, if they get this bear, as you said, this is a hero kill. Silences again. Can't Savage Roar, even if it was up. Who's going to get the gold?
Oh, give it to
It's
SH.
Monkeys.
Please.
Monkeys gets it, unfortunately for SH.
Oh, dear God, SH get it.
He is just very far down. He has his Guardian Grids you want, and he will purchase them. I thought he might go Blink. He had 2.2.
Yeah.
But
so S4's recovered.
He has. But his Guardian Greaves, I mean, you just want to, if you get this item this early, right, you want a 5-man, but it doesn't seem like they have yet. Like, it doesn't seem like Guardian Greaves really helps you with anything but that.
Yeah, why not pipe?
Dyer's bottom tower has been
Line out, you know, there it is, the Guardian Greaves. He has a Blink on Sumail now. Let's get a quick peekaroonie here on some items. Because there's going to be a Vanish, so we'll wait.
Wait, that's not what you say, Grant.
The Moonlight does take us. Instant Hex kill. Oh, they know now. He hexed an illusion, and now they just blink for it. They know he's there. They have a Sentry Ward, and see ya. What looked like an okay play. Hexes instant kills the illusion. It gives away his position under the Moonlight Shadow. And now we can... Oh, they're going right into Rose. Put over it. Check out some items here. What's the biggest takeaway from this? Besides SH being a little underfarmed, is everyone else where they should be?
Yeah, Spirit Vessel is almost complete for crit. That's a pretty big pickup. Even if, I guess Envy does have a BKB, so...
And he didn't have to use that charge bottom, which I'm sure he's super thankful for. But look at this, scans coming to they might just get flying. That would be a nice pick up early, and they will. He is first down immediately. There comes the vacuum wall. The wall's gonna zone everyone out. I don't know if it hits on anyone, but they get the Aegis crit. He just stops her, and he will get silenced, but he's dozing. The boy is dozing, but he might die. Nice Grimstroke play on the backside. They're looking for more. They just want to get out, it looks like. Or do they? Sumail wants to find Envy. He pops the BKB. He's still good. That is a 10-seconder on the backside. He links him to the bear. They're moving together. They're gonna be fine.
Those 3 tanky boys.
And they did they have a ward? They
got
did.
a ward.
Welcome to who is
Dirty.
this? Let's see. It's flying. Dyer immediately pings it out. They know, like, there's a ward. Like, wow.
One of the best things that good Spirit Breakers do in the moment is charge the back line. That's exactly what Crit did there.
He just went in.
Great move
Just
by
chaos,
him. He
right?
literally just ran through 3 people and hit somebody in the back. I don't know who, but it was
He hit like 3
fantastic
people.
charge.
He hit like 3 people. It was a great kill.
Yeah.
Why?
Spearbreaker's not a complicated hero, but it's the little things like that really make a difference in team fights.
You want to rampage through, cause as much of a nuisance as possible.
Yeah,
bulldoze,
doze,
right?
yeah.
Just doze on the kids.
All right, you got to stop saying doze.
Why?
Just
That's
call
what
him
you do.
bulldoze.
Why?
Because all it makes me think is that the dumbass doze before hose
I mean,
spam in NA.
maybe
What?
Ice
What's
Frog and
doze
Rage.
before hose?
That was when. Don't you remember when?
Don't you know
it was
about
a
the
giant?
They
No, it was
literally
a giant
spam it
Reddit
all the
post.
time.
It was and it was a giant Reddit post because was it the ESL qualifiers when it was a team called Doze.
Yeah.
They beat the Robot Vice Sandy Boy team, but they just kept pausing the game and spamming Doze
Yeah,
before
yeah,
Hose,
yeah.
and they got DQ'd, which I thought was BS, but I could understand.
And they do it in pubs all the time.
They did an NADCL. Here we go. They're fighting monkeys. You're a tanky boy, but you're not that tanky. I did have one question. Why did they give the Aegis to the DK instead of the Lone Druid? Is there any specific reason?
Because I think if your Radiance carrier should always have the Aegis.
Should always have.
Yeah.
So
Really?
DK is more useful as a melee for the
Yeah.
Gotcha.
traditional builds.
Oh, the chicken?
That's
I don't
cool.
think Fear can get that. Would have been a nice pickoff, but he'll just now see it fly by, and they'll take it down. Well, we talked about the 5-man. Here it comes. They do get a split push bottom by snaking, but a good glyph saves their creeps and the tower bottom. This tower's just going to start getting melted. How do you defend this? What's your best engagement you can take here if you're Dire?
You need to get to the backline first.
Yeah, you need
can't
to TP on Shrine.
You can't kill this
Well,
dragon.
they're going in. They're going to try. Well, they go for the DK. SH is dead. Fear's already dead. They're going to get another one. 3 heroes are just dead. The tower's dead. Everything's dead. Here comes Monkey Sword. Do they have a sentry? They got vision. Oh, no. He has a Yule. Will it be enough to get him out? He's just perma-stunned. He is actually just perma-stunned. He just respawned, and he is dead. And now Sumail is hasted, not hasted Surge, and he's going to get another kill. I believe Sumail is just working.
Yeah, he's punching his card.
Had to
ready
wait
for
until their Sand King was back up.
Yeah. That is... Dude, I was following the arrow, and 2 heroes were just a 4th HP when I get back. This just feels... And I know a lot of people were flaming Bullet, especially like, why are you putting Sumail on Veto and DK? And now you see what a very farm good DK can do.
That's true. I think it's just one of those like op-ed situations when
You don't
see
want
op-ed and he's playing Viper. Like, what is he doing, Fnatic?
Yeah, what is... Oh, what? Oh, that was their CG. I'm like, what? Why didn't it kill it? Oh no, the Blink Force is stuck. Do they have one more? They sure do. The Bash comes down. Oh no, Eternal Envy is silenced and feared, I believe, and he just dies. The game's over.
Okay, it's just done.
So is this just... Are we actually... Honestly, I don't want to say it, but it feels like we're going to see a repeat of 2 days ago in EG and Plus Ultra.
I felt like Plus Ultra's draft this game,
Was better than before.
and you had something real improbable happen. You had Monkeys Forever.
Oh, shit on S4. He
Yeah.
legit shit on S4.
S4 got killed by everybody.
Yeah.
Like
baru, Baby Life naikin Lily. Baby Lifeku selalu menantikan waktu
Whoa, 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 what's up, everyone? Welcome back, NA Dota. I'm hype. Everyone's hype. Who's not hype? If you're not hype, we don't like you. But we are indeed hyped. Guess what? We already got a draft on our hands. It's Blitz, it's Cap, it's Grant, it's the Dancing Monkey, and we're ready to cast some Dota. If you didn't just see the last game because you're like, I'll get home, a couple minutes late, I'll see the series. Well, EG gave him the D. And boys, Plus Ultra, they're on their tournament life. Give them some tips right now.
Be better.
Cap, you got anything useful?
I don't know. I think I already kind of harped on it. I felt like you got to use your advantage when an offlaner comes ahead. No. He's given a 1v1 like that. Like, you have to be able to utilize that to be able to create space, make opportunities, and I felt like that was lacking. And I don't think that was Monkeys Forever specifically. I think that was like a team thing that they just...
Like if someone could call out.
I felt like they weren't really trying to make plays at all. Oh, God.
Dude, they banned... Okay, so this game... Dude, that's a first ban DK. Is that the first we've seen this tournament? It has to be the first ban DK we've seen, like, in all regions.
I've seen a long time.
They're traumatized.
And now it's the PA, right? Because they had first pick again last time, but they banned the PA and Plus Ultra, but EG this time you don't. They're going to take it, pardon me.
Would you take Sand King Grimstroke again?
I think you take Grimstroke.
Yes.
I think you give Fear Bane.
Dude, it's a PA. I don't think PA deals with that pressure very easily.
I think you give Fear Bane. I want to see a Fear Bane.
Yeah, because it wasn't like they lost the lightning phase that bad. They were actually doing pretty good. Obviously, I mean, Monkeys Forever was handling.
Dude, Monkeys crushed it.
Yeah, he did. He actually crushed it. I think that matchup, now that I look back, is probably Sand King favorite, but not like 3 levels favored, because he worked it.
And like 2 solo kills.
Killed him, yeah, twice. That was crazy.
It was definitely an experience. Like S4 just he probably went into it the same mindset of like Ion Shell should beat Sandstorm.
It should, yeah.
Why am I taking more damage than he's taking?
That's a Radiance, guys.
It's literally like a double rate at level 4. It's amazing.
They take
Coddle man.
Oh, the rainbow spawns.
Oh.
Coddle guy is here. I saw Dakota earlier.
Yep.
So
he is talking about Coddle.
Yeah, he was the first person when we saw the patch. He thought this here would be bad, but I know there's a lot. Us casters, we make a lot of claims, but now like it feels like Coddle is a swaggier here. Like Ignis is actually a big play, right? Before you had like cool blinding light. Now it's like 5-man Ignis. Like that's hype.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It's the reverse black hole, the light hole.
Dude. Ignis plus Black Hole could be a combo. What happened to Enigma? Did he just get...
Is that really a combo?
I mean, you pull them all in, and then you pull them all in again. The double pull-in.
The first wasn't enough?
The first, you just have 10 seconds to disable. I mean, I think it's a decent combo.
I want to see a Darkseer Coddle.
Why is that?
I mean, because you Darkseer vacuum wall.
Dude, Sand King Coddle's
You get the wall, and then they get pulled into the wall again. And they're slowed by the wall.
Sand King Coddle's sick as a lane.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my friend do this a lot.
You have friends?
We don't do this.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait,
we
hold
don't
up.
do this. You have other people?
Hold up.
Just kidding. So what do you do?
Is there someone else?
You stun, and then Coddle manas you, and then you have stun. You guys are jackasses, honestly.
You don't get stunned immediately, do you? Isn't it still like
I think it's pretty close.
It's like probably a 5-second cooldown.
That's still really good.
Right, we saw it earlier with the Magnus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some shockwaves. I love the new shock. It just looks cool now, and it's really good. Well, Panda banned out again in the second phase. We're going to see TB. They are not... I think EG has, in the 4 or 5 bans, they just always ban EE heroes. And no reason to stop now.
They banned, what? What's the
Spectre
second
TB.
name? I see. I mean, I think if you've seen the way that Plus Ultra plays, you just make sure that you don't give EE one of these, like, all-encompassing, I can maybe out-carry you situations.
Yeah, like, we don't lose terribly early mid-game. All of a sudden, you have a TB6 slot.
Yeah.
Does any hero in the, like, face forward in the this? Or do they all face left or right?
I think they all... Well, DK's kind of facing forward.
Nah, he's definitely facing right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, look at his eyes. He's definitely facing right.
I can't see... I have terrible vision.
Nah, he's like the same as Panda. Wonder if there's a front face. No, it matters, but...
That really bothers you at night, huh?
Now it does.
Well,
it didn't before. I just noticed. Now it's gonna. I'm just gonna go to bed tonight and I'm gonna dream about it. I might.
That's your lucid dream?
Yeah. Do you see Sting suing him for that?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, gotta make money, right? You're the one who initially
Sting
created that
suing him
beat.
for? No.
Yeah.
Nas also made a song. The Message?
Well, yeah, but Nas is actually had a good message. Lucid Dreams is just a banger on the radio. I'd sue for that shit too. So there's a Shadow Shaman. Another. I didn't see much impact from Snaking, but I don't know if that was his hero, his play style, or if it was just an overall team thing. But it didn't seem like the roster did much, right? Besides that tier 1 gank bottom.
Oh no!
Oh no, it's back.
The issue here is that you can't ban it if they go forth, and you can't take it yourself.
Yeah. So now.
Yo, Darkseer Sand King. That sounds garbage.
I mean, that's a lot. That's triple radiance on one hero if you put it on him.
That's sick. You're not wrong.
That would be, and then you get a radiance on Sand King. You just have 400 damage over time.
All right, plus Ultra's just picking the same draft.
Okay, so they replaced Coddle with Grimstroke, and that's about it. And they're
okay,
they're gonna take it.
Both teams are literally just picking the same stuff.
So yeah, it's Keeper for Grimstroke and PA for DK so far, which means we will get a new mid hero.
Yeah,
so there will be at least
it's just funny because we've seen only two of the first 8 picks
are
different.
And
It means Plus Ultra agrees with you. Like, our draft was fine.
One time I casted a game with Cap, I think it was at JDL, where they drafted both teams, and this was like,
same.
Yeah, they weren't even like, it wasn't like they were playing for anything different. They just both drafted
exactly the same.
Literally the exact same heroes.
Was it the same outcome?
It was like the finals. I think it was.
Fun.
We only casted like the playoffs.
Final,
yeah, so it was like serious games, and this was like 3 years ago. It was the defense,
and the bands changed and stuff.
The bands, but the
picks
heroes
were the same. Maybe the order was slightly different,
but it was literally 10 heroes.
Yeah. 10 heroes,
okay.
10 for 10.
That's pretty funny.
It's weird.
So now we got the 2 last bands, obviously Plus Ultra. You want to use your reserve time here. You got to think of all the outcomes, right? In your head, it's going through. If we ban this, they pick that. What do we pick? It's a 3-motion. I don't know where I'm going with
3-dimensional chess.
What?
Yeah, dude. Have you ever played like actually that? I know it's a meme, but like you play the chess that's 2 tiers. I mean, it's a real thing. Like so, there's 2 tiers of chess.
Where are you going with the motion?
Have you seen the chess boxing competitions?
I don't know. What is that?
You just chess and box.
You play chess.
Is it like 1 minute
and then
of
you
each?
play a round of boxing, and then you play chess, and then you play a round of boxing.
So you have to be smart and burly.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I could do that.
A few knocks to the head.
And then
you can't really play a whole lot of chess.
Checkmate it immediately. That would be pretty hype.
How does it end? Either through checkmate or somebody knocks.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just be a boxer?
I feel that would be pretty good.
His ass in the first round.
Yeah, would you really need the chess aspect?
I mean, but if you can survive 1 round, then you do one of those 3-turn checkmates. Then you are in trouble.
Yeah, but I feel like being a boxer here would be the most advantageous. If you're going to train one of the 2, shouldn't it be the boxing side?
Who's the biggest, smartest guy you know? There has to be like, who's a very famous celebrity who's like really smart? I'm sure there's people that do both. Cap's all meat. He's just a meathead.
We were just talking
Who's
about
the one that believes in flat Earth and vaccinations?
Kyrie Irving? I don't know.
I think Kyrie Irving's my role model, if I'm honest here.
Everything he says, I take to heart. I love it.
I follow him on Insta, and every now and then there's a following tab so you can see what people like.
Whoa, is this a middle? It's a middle Rubik.
It's a middle Rubik.
Dude, I was like, is this a middle Grimstone?
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have 9 of the 10 heroes now from or is it 8?
It's 8 of the 10.
8 of the 10.
And I don't think we can have another hero that was in last game because they are banned.
Yeah.
So now you're going to have an Ion Shelled, Surged, Ink
Swelled.
Swole.
Dude, that is the
Spirit
triple
Breaker.
radiance. With the Ink Swell? That's a triple.
Dude, that is scary. That's actually scary.
5 seconds remaining.
The Illuminati.
By the way, check out Meek Mill's new album. It is great, if anyone was wondering.
It's called Champions. Hit that up.
He has a song with Drake. Apparently they're cool again now. So
Yeah. He
And
makes
then-
a back-to-back reference.
Yep. And then there's a good song with Jay-Z and Rick Ross, but it's whatever. We're back
Oh, yeah,
to
Jay-Z
Dota.
goes
Dude, the
real
Rick
off.
Ross one was not that great.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, he uses a word I definitely don't think he should use, but I still thought the verse was
It's
good.
just kind of like, because he calls us, I don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine, but he calls him out, but at the same time,
Should.
Rick Ross wasn't Rick Ross like a prison guard?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think I would rather be known as a prison guard than beating up women.
That's true.
That's-
I don't think we can compare
true,
the
that's
two
true.
here. And
I
selling
mean, a prison
drugs.
guard is that's a legitimate job.
Yeah.
It is.
No hate
it's
on
just
him.
like
He's
in
a
the
liar.
rap scene,
Yes,
it's
he's
just
a
not
liar.
it's not cool.
But I mean, if Jay-Z respects him, shouldn't you, Will? You're saying you have a higher opinion of someone than Jay-Z could in the rap scene?
That's true.
And it's a Life Stealer versus Darkseer Spearbreaker? I'm nervous about
Lifestealer
this
versus
pick.
PA.
I am very nervous about this pick. I want a game 3, and I think EG has a far superior draft, and this life still doesn't do much. What are your thoughts?
You can do some bombs though. The Sand King, you would kill the PA pretty quick, and I think you wanted something that could lane. I think the reason why he picked it was because he wanted something that could lane against a Darkseer.
Yeah. True. That makes sense.
Because now you have a Coddle. You potentially have a Coddle Sand King against a PA, which is
Very
fantastic. So then you need something that won't just straight up die to a charge. And what hero does that? It's a situational pick, but I don't know. I kind of like Plus Ultra's drafts. I think that they're the inferior team, but their drafts itself today are not.
5 seconds remaining.
You just get kited on Lifestealer, though. You literally will just get kited this game past like the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, I mean that's Lifestealer's problem because just as much as you do well against Darkseer in lane, Darkseer Surge makes it so that your the wounds are they just don't do anything. Plus, the Surge isn't dispellable now, right? Nothing gets rid of it. You can't purge it off or anything.
I don't believe so.
So you're just you're Dunskies.
Cap, are you feeling the same way?
I just hope that they play Sand King Lifestealer together.
Okay.
Right? We didn't see Grimstroke Sand
you
King
mean
playing
like past
together.
lane
Like this
phase,
time around, they've got a combination. Yeah, I want to see like past 25 minutes. Like Eternal Envy's got his Radiance. Let's go. Blink Dagger on Monkeys. Let's go make some kills happen.
We have 8 of the 10 heroes from last game, so hopefully, for Plus Ultra's sake, we don't have a repeat. Because I also want to see a game 3.
Everyone does, I think.
I want that drama, that like hint of fear.
That EG might not make the major?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like you know what's going on. Like when Bulba sees the first 5 minutes of last game, there's that pit, or that fear, that gnawing. Like, should I have played again this year instead of coaching?
Yeah. Well, guess what? We are getting into the game now. It is going to be Evil Geniuses versus Plus Ultra. And this is it. If EG wins, they are back to the major. If Plus Ultra wins, they're back to a game 3. Can they do it? We'll let the game tell us for itself because Dota writes its own stories.
That was beautiful, Grant. That was beautiful.
So
I feel like I learned something.
So we're definitely going to see FaZe Boots Rubik middle. Since it's Sumail, he'll just always buy FaZe. It is okay. It is an SH Morph versus a Sumail Rubik. This seems like a scary matchup more so because if you farm with low HP, like past level 5, can't Sumail just like one-shot you with some abilities?
This is a harder matchup for the Morph than the.
Oh, and by the way, 4 did beat J-Storm. Sorry, Cap, to interrupt. Game
41-minute game. So.
Oh wait, yeah.
I mean, it seems that was a serious game.
J-Storm. I mean, that's
Not
the thing, right?
around.
It is a new patch. Like, you find something that works for you, it'll work for you. Just keep doing it.
Yeah,
even though they did lose.
Yeah.
But I guess it didn't work for them technically, so. We're going to see. There's going to be 3 heroes here looking for this top rune, and we have Crit, we have S4. You can definitely still get a kill here. It'll be tough, but you do not want to overcommit if you're EG. Plus Ultra, you could have the Shackles, you could have the Lightning. Bottom will be Arteezy as well as Fly.
Oh, dance.
I just like the cartwheel she does.
Hey, Grant, Grace and Ben want you to know that your commentating is amazing, especially when he signs off.
Thank you. Or he's gonna get the rune. I don't think you get the kill, but that is, dude, that's all your HP. It's just gone. You have to use an HP. Is he? No. Do you have to use your HP potion, or do you just keep? No. He'll answer that. He does, and.
Oh, don't get daggered here.
That is scary. Yeah. Dagger.
Can you imagine if
he gets daggered? Just has 50%. Just the lane's over, right? You just lose.
Yeah.
And look at that. Because of that, he is able to pick up that Quelling Blade now. And middle lane, okay, SH just doesn't block at all, it looks like, and we'll see if that is good or bad for him. Smil, pretty good last hits under the tower right there. And SH will pull his creeps back to his hill, doing some funky stuff. Top lane S4 will be kited around. And it will be a 2v2 lane. Wait, why is he's just low HP, goes all the way back. Luckily, you have a charge. Over here, Monkeys will get stunned up, and now I think Fly, he might be in a little bit of trouble. They don't have any more spells, and he will survive. Has the early stick.
The scary thing now for Monkeys, though, is he's really low on regen.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't have his salve anymore. I think he's used one of his tangos.
He got salved by Snake.
Okay. So
a little better.
Combined, they've got three tangos each in this lane. I'd imagine that Arteezy's got like 4 tangos and a salve left.
Yeah. Let's give it a peek. We can definitely do that. 4 tangos and a salve. This guy is good. And he's going to buy a stick at the side, which looks like Fly has one as well. Early sticks seem to be the new norm, if they weren't before.
Especially against Sand King plus Keeper of the Light. Like, you're going to get 4 like 3 or 4 charges almost instantly versus that lane. It's going to negate a lot of the damage.
So how do you play this lane if you're Morph? Because it seems the Rubik is owning him right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sumail's gonna. He's gonna do Sumail things.
Yeah, I know. Right now, looks like we have some fights going on both top and bottom. Oh no, the silence goes out. Do they have the damage? The ghost. He gets his stick off though. The early and now Sumail like what? The one lane I didn't think it would happen. And this might be a
Observer Grant. What's going on today?
I mean, what should I have left that
No.
fight?
You should.
Cap, you're an unofficial observer as well. Should I have left the bottom fight?
No, absolutely not.
Here's the thing: is that I think that this SH guy respects Sumail
Too much?
too much, and he's getting probably a little bit nervous, right?
Ooh, no stun there. Sentry Ward goes down from the Radiant, though he has to run. If that Inkswell hits, Monkeys is probably dead. He will survive for now, though. Dude, that is...
It was a risk going for the level 2 Phantoms on Grimstroke against a dual lane. Like that.
Because you just don't have that extra damage? Or?
Yeah. Well, it's just because it's so easily taken off by a dual lane.
That is fair.
Right. Like the Sand King hits it once and then trusts snaking to hit it once as well.
Oh, they're going. No, they will not. We see pings coming up top. Anything? No.
When it was going to get them the kill, like I thought it was good, but now it just means you don't have your Q, which is a really powerful damaging ability.
Guys, I don't even want to bring up the gold lead that's at 3 minutes right now. It is a full 2K plus lead already, and this might be the highest lead we've seen at 3 minutes.
And look at he's stacking for the darks here too. Spirit Breaker. He's not trying to pull the creep wave. He's trying to stack for him.
Wow, that's gonna be nice. Bottom lane. Look at this. Arteezy is just not scared of anything, and here we go. They're going to go on him. He might make it under the tower, which would be nice. No, he does not, unfortunately. Another dagger is there. He doesn't want to dive the tower. I assume sticks up on Keeper of the Light. Check it soon. And he already used it. Maybe could have got that kill, but Sandstorm goes down in their 1 sentry. Will give him a little vision of it, but not much.
What's even worse is that top lane doesn't need Spirit Breaker, so he can rotate out. Like, they can do that play where you Ion Shell the Spirit Breaker and he TPs down to bottom lane. And then he just goes and
kill.
Yeah, charges and kills.
Well, here we go. Look at, he is solo HP, but he does not care. Silence will come in. Oh my god, he just blows up instantly. Now this is going to be a double kill. This is not looking good for Plus Ultra. I will say that right now. This is scary. Like, you are actually losing all 3 lanes right now.
Yeah, this is starting to get pretty brutal.
How is mid? Let's get it. Level 4 versus 5 is 26-4 versus 13-3. Yeah, this is...
He's doubled his CS, and he's got the solo first blood kill.
And he has a DD.
And he's going to find a DD.
This is
getting
gone the other
hand.
way. If they had done the Sand King Grimstroke, and like EG had gotten like a Coddle or a Bane or something.
I don't know.
Like,
Coddle Sand King's supposed to be a pretty godlike lane.
Feels like... Is it... I don't know. This Grimstroke, though. Oh, no. Monkeys. They... Where? How did they have vision? They dust? This
I feel like Coddle doesn't. I'm pretty sure Coddle Sand King beats this lane. I'm not 1,000% sure, but
I don't know. Inkswell seems like quite the ability.
yeah, but they had it last game.
True. But that was in a tri-lane. I think tri-lane versus dual lane Grimstroke's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, it's such a
Deny
dangerous,
it.
like, the Coddle has to play outside of vision at all times, otherwise he's just jumped by PA with Inkswell and then he's dead.
Yeah. Actually, it's just dead,
The
right?
good news is that Envy is still having a pretty
Get the stack.
quality time. But the bounty runes, is EG going to get all 4? That'd be the real...
Oh, blue TPs just to... Sumail, he wants to bottle, and yes, they
Oh,
will
he's
get all
morphed up.
4.
He's still morph.
Dude, why is he full agility? Is that the play?
He's going to hit pretty hard.
For lower health, so the bottle is more effective. Yeah.
Oh, for that, yeah. Cap, you hella smart, bro.
Thanks.
You hear that? He
No,
complimented
smart.
you. He
Hella
never
smart.
compliments me, but...
Yeah, I do.
I mean, it's because you got a big ego. He knows
true.
Yeah, I can't feed it. Top lane? No, I thought they were going... yeah, how do you
can't feed
kill?
the beast.
He has 1k HP on... It just doesn't feel like you can kill anyone top unless S4 is really out of position. It's 4k. I'm trying... It's a shellacking right now. It is an absolute shellacking. Let's see what SH can do here. He's got to carry this light game, I think. And look at bottom Monkeys. Oh, the blinding light will sim for now, but dagger, boop, hits him. And this sentry has gotten him like 3 kills. It actually has gotten him 3
D-ward that.
I mean, it was
They
they
tried.
tried.
Oh,
they
no.
threw a sentry barely outside of range.
They have to know where it is now, though.
Probably, but do you want to D-ward? You're like, that has have been down so long, right? Is that worth? Do they have the gold? Snake King doesn't have the money.
It's true. Boop. I like that, Grant.
See you later, creeps.
Dyer's top tower is
God,
under
this
attack.
is rough right now. It really is. But SH, how can a morph definitely feels like the strongest late game here. The problem is, how do you get to that late game from this situation?
We saw last game that they weren't able to.
Yeah, they just got pushed to 25 minutes. Whoa, over here, look at it, Snake King. He showed his face as you said he can't, and well, he just dives under tower. Look at that, drops the Wraith Band in
the
front
item
of
drop.
Sticks, gets the extra region in front of
He
their
was quick
tower.
with that too.
He was. Who's quicker at dropping items, do you think, though? Him or Kataro?
Kataro.
Kataro was a straight up
Dude,
beast.
Kataro is the best at it.
Dyer's middle
He
tower
actually,
is under
you know that,
attack.
who was, it wasn't him on Jug. There's another South American player on Jug who could, like, instantly time when his Jug hits the item and doesn't kill it. That guy's a monster.
Oh yeah, I remember
You
that.
know who the
During a
worst
major
is?
too, I think,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know who the worst is Kyle.
Oh, yeah, Kyle, he is. So what was that? He was playing Storm or Lena, right?
He was playing Storm.
Okay,
He dropped
and
his Yules for like 20 extra
5
mana.
seconds or something, right, too? It was
He
a
got
long
stunned.
drop.
It wasn't that
It
long.
wasn't? Okay.
It's just if it was Kataro, you know Kataro would have damn well had his items
Kataro would
picked
have
back
got
up.
the item picked up and got the kill or something. Kataro's a monster. Damn, that was a long time. That was Kyle Middle. That is
Whenever
been a
I
while.
think about that incident, I think about Slacks. In that clip. Don't listen to Walker Bomber. Don't drop your items, no matter what.
I don't think I've seen it.
You never seen
Dude,
that?
Not a big.
the
He
best
talked
part
about it before TI too. He was like, "Don't listen to him."
Oh my God, Monkeys get stunned up. They have the vision. He has a stun up. It's level 1. I mean, you can't really stun anywhere else. Just tries to stun Arteezy. Can he make some jukes? It's not looking like it. Arteezy wants to kill, but Fly says, nah.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Also, let me just remind you that Kyle did beat Sumel mid. He's like one of the few people to beat Sumel mid at a TI.
Radiant are
And that was
standing.
Complexity's best finish that they've
Oh,
ever had.
fear. This could be a bait. No, they have the ward. Well, he doesn't get the... And look, it's pinged out. I think Sumail's fine. Is this about a die? No, he does give away one of his wards, which not the best. I wonder why he did that. Why didn't he just... It would have gave up the ward anyway, right? If he just doesn't go for the rune. So I guess one might as well. So it's a 5k lead currently. Eternal Envy. He does have a Midas. Okay. He is ready to accelerate.
I like that he got this Midas.
Oh, it does more attack. Didn't it used to be 30? Oh, yeah. It says the change right there. That's nice. 10 extra attack speed.
Normally when you get this Midas, I know people dislike it, but
Watch.
when
We'll
you're in a
Envy
free
do
lane,
it immediately.
He's got it.
Sorry. Why'd he waste 3 seconds? He still got it in good time.
all right, are we doing this again, Grant? We're gonna count it down when
If
people.
we see it, and I remember.
How long
yes.
is it in again? It's 100 seconds, right? The cooldown.
I believe so, yes. It is 90 seconds.
90. Okay,
So
so
10,
we'll come
30.
back to it in a minute.
So PA just farming down here. Is that a third Wraith Band flying out? Sure is.
Yeah. Dude, that's Envy though. He's pretty good at.
He is. As we said when we bring up doing nerd shit, that is like he is all
Sumel was
about
the worst. Remember when we arbitrarily counted at 30
it.
seconds?
30, and it was more. Yeah, it was rough. Sumail, Midas, no. So what movements do you want to see from Dyer? We need to see movements. Where do you make them?
I don't think it happens yet. You have
Okay.
to-
Do you need 6 on heroes? Like what heroes?
I mean, you need Blink Dagger and Radiance. Those are 2 combo items.
Oh my
Okay.
God! They
Oh.
chained the silence and stun so he can't rage. He had like
I
a
mean-
0.3 second to do it.
Yeah, he could have raged.
It would have been
but-
tough, but yeah, he gets killed. Now look at they have a sentry under the tower. They want to get the kill. He's got another charge as well. Doesn't need it. They get the kill. And these rotations from EG. Whoa, he's off again. Where?
Off to the races. Yo.
See you later, Rune.
Dyer's top
Oh, he's gonna
He's gonna
steal.
get-
Oh, no
yeah.
blinding light.
Radiant's middle tower
It's only just it's an arcane rune.
Yeah, I mean it is an arcane rune.
True.
Is this gonna be another 4 bounty? It's all about this bounty rune. I hope Dyer goes and gets it. They cannot keep falling
Dude,
behind like
they've
this.
gotten like one
They
of
would have
them.
ended the game if it was like your decision.
I like that you keep bringing it up because I do all the time in the hopes that Ice Frog will eventually.
And
Add
Ice
that
Frog
mechanic.
probably respects me, unlike you, so he might. I'm just kidding.
Fly went for the maxed out Phantom's Embrace, which
Dude, he
I
didn't
really
go
like.
in queue.
I
early.
really like that.
Still.
Big fan of this build.
Yeah.
You don't max it, right? You just leave it at this for the extra hit, or do you max it?
It depends. I think it depends on your success rate, basically.
Okay.
Because at this point it's only damage.
Yeah.
So if you are finding that you are successfully getting it off more often, then yeah, I'll get
And
another
cooldown as
level.
well. 4 seconds. Oh my god, there goes a 4th year HP. There's another stun. No ulti. If Crit had ulti there, I'm sure they go for it, but
Did they get the bounty rune? On
I believe
plus
Gray
ultra?
did. Yeah, Monkeys did.
Okay, so they didn't get Exodiad.
No, they did not. Dude, Monkeys, this is a problem. Your offlaner is level 5 at 11 minutes in. We go
That
to
is rough.
He is the lowest in the game along with Fear here. I think that is the dude, you think he might be tilted like, dude, I shit on S4 last game. Why didn't we win? Oh my god, they run through. He does get the rage off this time. Nicely done. A lot of TBs coming in though. Maybe too many rotations, but on the other side they do get a kill on Sumail. That's a nice one. Fly should go down as well. He does, and okay, maybe they didn't overcommit. They get 2.
I'm really glad Monkeys canceled his TP.
He did, okay.
Because he just ran down to bottom, and that's the worst feeling when you finally get to a lane and you're ready to pick up some farm, and then you have to TP rotate to the other side of the map. Like, he would just be so poor.
Arteezy, I don't know why, but he gets the middle tower out of nowhere. And whoa, here we go. Surged up. Did he get it off? He does. He is more strength. They still want to do it. He's silenced. He cannot get away. He's getting crit 1, crit 2, crit 3, crit 4, crit. They get the kill.
Oh no.
Snake King is getting run down. But he won't die.
You're regular Dr. Seuss.
Thank you. Who was the actual author of those
count.
books?
He thinks it's the count that counts.
No.
It's the count.
No, it's 1 fish, 2 fish, blue fish, red fish.
He did it in that
Yo,
cadence.
he insta-Midas, by the way.
Yeah, he did. I saw. I think he's done it both times.
I don't know. I was too poor to read any of the Dr. Seuss books.
Wait, who was the author of Dr. Seuss? Or was Dr. Seuss the author?
Dr. Seuss was Dr. Seuss.
the author.
Oh, I thought Cat in the Hat was. No, he made Cat. Okay, never mind.
Wait,
Whoa,
I thought
whoa.
there was a cat who wrote books.
And he was a hat. Well, they're going to try to go in here. Silence will come out. No blinding light's going to be available. You can't even kill this ghost. It is going to get refreshed. He is getting run at. They just bail. Probably a good call from Envy and Fear.
Dire's top tower is under
60
attack.
damage picked up from the Rubik.
Was it
now.
like blue cheese and ham?
Green eggs and ham.
Blue cheese is a real
Blue
thing.
cheese is a real thing, yeah.
Top
I
tower.
think green eggs might be too now. Like at some restaurants. I'm sure it's just food dye, but.
Yeah.
Well, there is a. Is he just going Guardian Grease first again? Why not? Worked out. And here we go. That'll give away your ward, but who gives a shit? Let's go. He's in. What is happening? Oh, Sumail's here. I was like, what is
He's
happening?
after him.
Crit's having a good time just indiscriminately charging people around the map.
This is like playing Spear Breaker in a losing game might be one of the most not just boring. It's
Dude,
actually boring if
when
you're
you can't
losing.
kill cores
Yeah.
as Spirit Breaker.
Or even supports.
So I love this. Crit goes back to his tree bucket. You know?
Yeah.
He's got to go back.
Dire's top
Here, he's
tower
ready.
is under
Oh,
attack.
Monkeys, be careful. He just straight up ult him. He brings him back. Who's going to be down?
Charge.
It's a long Sumail TP, though, which might end up saving Monkeys, and that's the problem.
Monkey's
They did
good.
not. Yeah.
Did he not charge him afterwards? Yeah, he was a little
He did
slow on
not.
the timing.
He was trying to make sure that he could get the ult stun first.
Oh,
Because if he charges in, he'll just get stunned, right? And
No.
Monkey stuns away?
You ult, then you charge.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, here
Yeah,
we
he
go.
was supposed to
he
do
didn't
that.
Oh my
charge
god,
after
he
the
runs
ult.
uphill. They don't have the ward. He's going to stun for it. They have a Sentry Ward down now. They see Monk's Fair. It is going to be a double ulti, double sounds, double lift, double everything. Not a double kill quite yet, though. Ignis Fotis will pull in crit. Now it will be the double kill. And here comes another silence. So now Fear can't do anything. They've killed the Ignis. Will they find more crit? Will he get a bash? Not quite yet.
Oh, no.
Arteezy's going to kill
Get
everyone.
out of there, guys.
The big boy's here, and he's ready to
That's
murder.
not your vehicle.
Oh, no. Don't be a 5
Blinding
for 0.
light.
Snake King's dead. Crit's going to just chase Envy here. Arteezy gets the kill.
He's got a
Great for the
rage.
Blink strike. He's trying to get away. He's trying his hardest. Is there a bash? There it is. They're going to chase. Arteezy doesn't give an F. That's a 5 for 0, and I don't want to say this game's over, but
It's-
boys, I believe it is
God.
over.
Stunskis.
This is an
Call
absolute...
it.
Dire's
This is
middle
like
tower
when I told my dad that I thought he was done when I was 8, and I got the ass beaten of a lifetime. This is
I don't know why I laughed at
literally-
that. That sucks,
It
Grant.
didn't actually happen. That's why.
Okay.
Well, that was a story. Dude, this might be the most one-sided game we've seen. I think it might actually be.
top tower is under attack.
What other ones?
We did cast
you-
the Borster.
Oh, the board. Yeah, you're right. The game 2. This is
Yeah.
very close.
Yeah,
to
we
that.
casted Borster, where
Yeah.
Boris decided he was going to go farm with
Hell
his
yeah.
other mid hero.
Hell yeah. You're right. Okay.
I'm pretty sure PU's trying to win.
They are. But
I'm not
Hey,
sure.
does that-
I'm
does
not
that make
convinced
it-
Borster was trying to win.
Forster showed
Oh
up to
no,
play.
Envy! Jesus H.
As in, they literally
Christ.
showed up.
Oh my god, he just triple crit him with a DD and an Iron Shell.
Yeah, that was a monster.
I like how I think Envy did see him on top and he just gave up. Like, what actually do you do? Rage will do nothing.
Mid.
Oh, middle lane.
Bad
Yeah,
guy.
they find the monkeys. They get the Suns. You're not killing this. You are. Well, nope, you're not. Vacuum doesn't get the kill on it. And they're just getting run down.
What's Fly's build now?
It was 2-3-2 last I looked.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, that Grimstroke when the ulti plus the double ghost, double it from Snow. That was just that. I think that fight right there showcased the hero, right?
Yeah. I
Really
personally
good.
think that this is how you build it, because you still want the maxed out stroke about. I mean, usually it's not this early, but you're going to say like 25, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That way you can be someone who pushes out waves for you.
So why do you go
Gets
2
far.
in Inkswell? Do you like that
Because
as well?
I think Inkswell is just like Inkswell is a really powerful laning ability, and when you've got a combo like this, you want some levels into it.
Bottom tower has fallen.
I think I was gonna say Arteezy is kind of mirroring Rezo. He is owning with this farm. I didn't realize Sumail's still very close to him as well. Only 200 down from a Battlefield PA. He has a blink now. What can Dire do? They're playing her on bottom. They warded. They got the tower, but they lost to tier 2 and Blue's pinging the base. Okay, I don't know if Sumail pings. Yeah, and then he will. I'm sure Fly called him a dumbass or something, because you're probably not pushing the base here. But bottom, Monkey's gonna try to push. What can you do? What do you do? And I'm running out of things. I actually like. You get a 5-man epicenter stun. Maybe it does enough, but let's see how tanky they are. 1.5, 1.4 with Guardian. Not okay. You can definitely kill the Rubik as well as the Grimstroke.
Yeah, he is.
How close is Envy to his Radiance? Or rather, how far away is he?
He's
from
going
his
armlet. So very
Well,
far
how-
away, I would say. Pretty decently far away.
He's not close.
One whole item away. All right, well, still, they've got a timing. They've got Armlet, they've got Blink Dagger coming up, then Sand King.
Oh,
Oh,
Lord
Jesus
have
Christ.
mercy on our sins.
What the hell?
The
Oh my
dome.
God.
I think this is the build. Oh no, Monkeys is gonna get found too. You think Sumail ain't gonna find you? He gets a stun. They don't have detection.
Blink, he got
He's
it.
not gonna
Crit.
dose him.
Crit. You are okay. He brings a stun. As a Spirit Breaker, you have to have Dust, right?
Yeah.
That is the hero you
Oh,
carry.
Sumail's
Dust.
still chasing
He
them,
is
dude.
fighting, but Eternal Envy's here. He has a Ewel's in 2, so he will be a little okay. He stuns out, not very far. Don't block your teammate. He doesn't. And now they're just kind of in here. Now they're gonna ulti. They
dose.
find Eternal Envy. They're looking for him. Will he be able to get rage? No, because he's silenced. He's still silenced. He's trying to kill the Buggerino, but now they get another double from
Oh,
the Fly,
boy.
and that's 2 dead. Ignis Spot is not doing anything, and now he blinks forward. Fly's trying to get out. He will survive.
Oh,
See you
no.
later, monkeys.
That's another
3 for 0.
with wards. Wards count as like 2 heroes too. That's another 5 for 0.
No, you're in trouble when like
Dude, I think the
half
wards
of the
give more gold.
Half the fight, they're like killing, and then they have to turn and face the light for a second, then they go back to killing again.
And then
Like,
they
that
face
Ignis
the
spot has lived the whole entire time.
I legit think the 10 wards give more gold than 2 of the heroes from Plus Ultra at this point.
I think so. Well, they're just going to clear the creep wave. And okay, I know this is probably your last game of the qualifier. Do you play till the end, or is there
Yeah,
just
you
a moment where you're
Fight
just
it out.
like,
Fight it out. Fight it out. Until you've been raxed,
Dire's bottom tower
have some...
at least the racks?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Fly even has an urn.
I've seen some
Oh,
crazier
no.
comebacks.
Get ready. They're going in. What? Well, he's going to be silent. They're just trying to run away. There isn't a teal here. There is no Arteezy here, and there's 5 heroes from Dire. They might be able to get a Sumail. That would be a nice
This
kill.
is where
but
it
he's gonna run
starts.
through. He hits 4 of them with that charge. He will get blinding lighted. He doesn't have anything.
Burrow
Oh
up
my
high
god,
ground?
he burrows to the high ground. Is he going to get out? No! Because more. Wait, what?
He turned into a Rubik, which had
Stole
stolen
the
Burrow
first
Strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it worked like that, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
does, and he gets the kill.
With that, you can't steal your own spells.
Okay.
There's a Rubik. There's a hard block on that.
Okay. So you can't have
weird.
double Fade Bolt? That'd be dank.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going in. Arteezy now. Fear is instantly killed. SH is morphing strength. Does he even have strength? He's just dead, it feels like. Not yet. He's still alive. He's silenced up. There's the crit god. Like there. These two are trapped together. This is a beat. Are you sure it's a rack split?
No. Now I'm starting to think it might be sooner than that.
And Envy, he's just by. He's going when you're going MKB second on the life stream. you
Oh,
know
this
it's
is
feeling
brutal.
because you're not getting that
Dire's
item.
middle tower is under
And they're gonna look
He
really
crits for 1,000.
already. Oh God, he's in. He's dozing. No crits from Arteezy. There has a full Deso now.
I bet Crit is having
The
literally
most
the
fun.
time of his life.
You know, I just can hear him like, yes, yes.
He can't die. He's charging through everything without fear and reckless abandon. He just tells S4. S4's having like probably like he's just chilling. You know, he's
He's kind of probably a little bored. He's like, yo, just Iron Shell me and Arteezy. That you job. They're gonna charge forward again. They hit him. There's gonna be an Ignis placed down. A pretty perfect spot. Monkey Sphere gets a good ulti up, but Arteezy he blinks, strikes away. Now S4 gonna try to go in. Arteezy gets the kill on Fear. Fear has to buy back. Arteezy still alive. He has an Aegis, by the way. He has another life. A crit comes out. There's a good stun there with Monkey Sphere. They can't even get the kill yet. Someone kill Arteezy's Aegis. They can't. He's back in. He gets a double crit. Good game called.
Christ.
And Arteezy just said, people doubted us going to the major. Doubt these nuts. And he just gave it to him. That was a massacre. And after I going into this, I would have said 90-10 2 days ago for EG. I think today I would have said 75-25, but this looks like 100-0.
You would have thought that this second series, because of EG losing, you getting more experience, being on the up, that it would have been a closer series than the stomp that we had last time. But this is even worse. They got stomped even harder.
God, this was just too much.
Dude.
Look, Arteezy's dead. He was the only one besides Monkeys in. Okay.
the thing is I feel bad for Plus Ultra because this is like your last game. I hope that
They got
SH
minus.
you shouldn't take like if I'm seeking SH, I'm sure if you're new, every young player fiends VODs and stuff like that. Don't feel too bad. It happens. You played against Sumail,
The
who
best in the world. If
I think he's the
top
best
3,
laner.
top
Yeah, I
3,
think
yeah.
he's the top 3 laner. Just use it as an experience. You know, it's like one of those things. This won't be. Hopefully, this guy's talented. You don't get top in Europe without like some talent. This will
easier to
be
get top in Europe than NA.
this will be one of those like. This is just like a trial by fire. It sucks, but you have to go through it at some point. Everyone gets bodied.
And they
The
have,
first game he played was even a bad draft for Marana, you know?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
going to be a bad game for Marana regardless.
It seems like as well now he is kind of the sacrificial lamb on that team though, right? Like they gave Monkeys a good lane.
Mhm.
They gave him kind of bad lanes in both games. It feels like, but you can't have 3 cores all farming. Someone has to be sacrificial. Seems to be him, which maybe he's just not right. When you're a pub player, you're not used to that. You are the star of the show.
Yeah.
Now you got to change up your play style. Well, I have a feeling they will be invited to the regional qualifiers of the minor. Well, they damn well should be. If
I think
they're
they'll be
not,
the
I hate
favorites
you.
for that.
Yes.
You think over
Them
test
or
1, 2, 3?
I guess test 1, 2, 3 is in there too. No.
I believe
They'll
I
be
heard-
one of the
I heard They have
favorites.
to go through opens. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe
They'll
they
be
get
one of the
knocked out.
favorites.
Dude,
They'll be one of the
If
favorites.
test 1, 2, 3 gets knocked down to BO1,
I think me and BSJ are making a team for that.
what does that change?
It doesn't. I'm just saying we're gonna play.
Dude,
Okay, you guys are going to be the guys
yeah.
who beat
We're
Test
gonna-
I
1, 2,
can't
3.
because the opens start tomorrow, and that's when I fly home. I actually asked my team if they wanted to, but I can't because they get home
Opens
at like
are
5
tomorrow?
p.m. Yeah, opens tomorrow.
Damn.
Because regionals are
I
like 3
forgot.
days, I think.
The major minor schedule for qualifiers
Very
is just like so
condensed.
fast. You just
So you're making a team for that. What is your? You think you can win that against Test 1, 2, 3?
No, we're just gonna make a team for fun, just to clown, and BSJ can stream something, and I get to get my competitive side going a little bit.
But don't you feel bad if you lose opens or no? You'd say you're gonna have fun, but I've seen you in losing games. You do not have fun.
Because I'm a competitive person.
Yeah. Well, I'm just nervous. I'm nervous for
Do
you.
you
'cause
like?
I want you to be
Do you like
happy.
losing at Dota?
I don't mind it. I don't get upset
Oh,
anymore.
I hate losing in
It's
Dota.
I mean,
like,
I don't like losing, but I don't get upset.
the way these qualifier runs always goes is like you have a good time, and you're having a good time,
You're
and then
stomping
you're gonna
people.
you're gonna feel pretty bad once you finally get knocked out. But you look back on the experience as
You
a
have-
whole, and
you
you're
have
like,
fun.
That was good.
I mean,
I
nobody.
enjoyed that.
When you so the thing is like I can tell myself like, I bet BSJ will feel the same way. Is we can say like we'll just do it for fun, but when we lose in the moment, we'll be salty. But then you'll be okay because once you have like a step away from it, you'll say like this was probably the expected result anyway.
Can you give us your 3rd, 4th, and 5th possible teammates? Do you have anyone in mind?
I think we were thinking of doing it like real clowny. So it'd be like me, Kyle, BSJ, Demon, and
You're gonna play with Kyle from Europe?
Fogged or something.
That's some real NA goons.
We
I don't
wanted
think
like some
Demon's
real
allowed
goon
to
stack.
play since he's
Okay,
coaching
if
one
it's
of
not
the teams
Demon,
in the
then it'd be
major.
like Gunner or something, and I'd play 5, and then Fogg would play 4, Kyle would play off lane.
Ooh, yeah, I thought you guys wanted to win a couple games, but losing in the first round of opens is cool too. But no, that it sounds like it would be quite the blast. Maybe I will be able to cast a few games of that. But guys, Any final thoughts on? We now know we're gonna have another BO3 after this. It will be EG versus the loser of the upper bracket series, which is J Storm versus Forward. And what are your final thoughts on just this series? I mean, there's not much to take from it, but anything you would say to Plus Ultra besides SH? Don't worry too much.
I think that I mean this team went from losing an open quals to Gunner stack to now getting to this point. Like getting the issue I guess sometimes in the competitive scene is that people only ever see like the top of the top.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm probably guilty of it too, like when I make fun of Navi and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like getting fourth in this isn't the worst thing it's not the end of the world.
It just sucks you're one away. That's the biggest thing.
You're gonna ruminate on that and think on it, but you still have the minor to play. I think this team is still like growing and it'll get better, and so people should give them time. I know it's envy and it's easy to hate and everyone
J Storm, we might be seeing them versus EG, and guess what? I feel like EG might try. They don't want to lose to J Storm twice in a tournament. So stick around. There will be the J Storm versus Forward game right now, and we'll see you in maybe an hour, maybe a half hour, maybe 2 hours. But stick around, you goobs.